Welcome back to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Today we start off a little bit later than usual because I was quite exhausted this morning and slept for a little bit longer. So yeah, we're just starting at 11 PM now. Last time we rescued Dandelion. We did some side quests for Zoltan, did some other side quests. We basically wrapped up most of the main story in Novigrad now, and we have to go to Skellige next. Let's start up Witcher. Plan for the day is finishing off some more of the side quests, and then next time we can probably start with Skellige then. And so that's the plan for the day. Doing some more side quests. There's one for Triss, and there's one for Dandelion, which we have to do.
Finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Alright. So let's see where we are. Meet Triss. Yeah, Triss Marigold, that's what we wanted to do next. Let me rest for a bit, get my stuff back. And we're gonna do this next, I suppose. I'm gonna make a hard save here, actually. Just in case something really bad happens. Maybe some other side quests get locked out afterwards. We don't want that, obviously. Because I think this will be a little bit more of a greater side quest.
Can we talk? Yes, Geralt?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
What are you afraid of exactly?
That it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other...
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what happens when the witch hunters get their hands on you.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridian? You won't always be there to help.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. Highborn damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Alright. I want to eat, like, chafe for Geralt. Down here? Yeah, down there. There we go. Where's a barber nearby? Let's have a look. Are they marked on the map? I think there was a barber over there, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Let's give that a good old try. Let me activate the werewolf decoction. Werewolf, there we go. Just so we can walk a little bit longer.
Mushy poulaines.
So let's see if my memory is correct, and that there is a barber over there.
Oh, it's hard to like. It's raining again.
Ah, I love the air after a good rain.
I think over here to the left, is it? Oh, I guess my memory is wrong. But I thought it was nearby. So I was wrong after all. I really thought it was one of the houses on the side here. But I guess I'm wrong with that after all. Does he have anything? Just a eternal fire.
Show me what you...
What does he have? Just some of that. Nothing really worthwhile for me. He buys the books. I might as well give him that.
Take care.
I really thought that there was a barber right around here to the left side. I guess that was just my imagination after all.
Bonus for working in piss poor weather.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we go to the main quest after all, and we'll deal with the beard for now.
What is with this weather?
There was armies across the river. Worrying.
I asked for fresh fish. What's this?
Fresh fish.
You call this fresh with this googly eye?
Alrighty, so let's head down there.
In the circus, because he can swallow swords. Can you?
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today. These are foul practices.
There's a merchant over here.
Dancing on a
Let's
scaffold.
go over there quickly.
Too far.
Hello, Omara.
Top-notch sword.
Oh,
Master-crafted armor. Think you could make me some?
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but I've yet to make anything akin to a masterwork. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there goes by Fergus. He might help. Guildsmen claim there's no one better anywhere south of the Pontar.
Show me what you have in stock.
alright. Oh, yes, two things. Heavily faded notes by Heronius on the Witcher, Elgar, and Erwin Gralof's third map. Didn't I have those already? I don't remember. I have them in my box, I don't know. They're not grayed out, so I'm gonna buy it in a second. Alright. Just buy those two things, why not? And we can repair as well. Repair equipped items, wonderful.
So long.
What do we have here? Elgar placed upgrades to the School of the Wolf Witcher gear in 3 different caves in the area immediately to the south of Camoan. He hoped future generations of witches would find them in an hour of need. Beautiful Professor Zlavko Artemstein will be furious. I lost the first map in a game of Gwent, and then the second was stolen from me while I was slightly indisposed after a hard night in the casino. I cannot arrive empty-handed at the station near the tomb on the Crookback Hills, or the Professor will vivisect me on the spot. The 4 new locations I have marked on this map might be enough to protect me from his wrath. Edwin Grelov, adjunct in natural history at Oxenford Academy. Oh, some more scavenger hunts. Okay, so they were new. Come on. Skellige. It's all in Skellige. Alright. All in Camoran. I have to look at that later then.
There must be order.
Let's look at the herbalist here, see if we can buy anything useful.
Welcome, welcome.
What have you got there?
To see if he has the Arenaria, what I need. Okay, let's buy that. Let's sell some of that. How much? 42, I think. Yes. And 5 of those. Getting everything down to 50, usually. 8 of them. 9 of them. 2 of those. 8 here. 3 of those. Also 3 here. A single one here. Single one here as well. We can get some paste. Well, just one. He has no money left. Okay. That's good. We can also sell a lot of Dwarven Spirit. We have a ton of those.
So long.
I think right now we need more cordial, right? We can create 1 white god, okay. Now we need more cordial. Can we create ether? What do we need for ether? Ergot seeds and long rube. We can create albedo, negrido, and vitriol. Negrido, okay. Let's create a negrido then. And then we can create a 1 bomb here. Just to get the amounts down. Right, we need more cordial. Wonder if I can get cordial from Wellen. Got a lot of cordial from there. Well, let's see if he has long rube or ergot seeds.
What have you got?
Might be able to buy those as well. He has some long rube. Let's buy all those. Doesn't have ergot seeds though. 90, so I can sell you some Dwarven Spirit now. There you go. He doesn't have ergot seeds, okay. That's fine.
So long.
Where do we have to go? I'm gonna look at Velen real quick. Gross Purge. We had a vendor there which sold like 5 cordial. There's a quest. Oh, that's in the Rosemary Time. Could also look at the Pella. I don't know if the Pella has anything worthwhile. Look. I think this one's old cordial, right?
Spot a sight.
Like to take...
He has cordial again. Okay, give me the cordial and that cordial. Thank you.
Farewell.
Any more vendors around here, or just this one? Look quickly. Or it's just that. Could have a look at Black Bow and look at the place of haunting. Use charismatic lamp to conjure up a vision tied to the location's past. Oh. Let's have a look there then.
Who dared to burn the Baron's stake?
You.
Actually, didn't know about that.
What's your business? Bloody Baron know you?
I actually didn't know about that. Let's go to Black Bow then. We have a merchant. We have a couple merchants around here. Let's have a look.
Buy-in or just...
Show me what you...
What does he have? He has nothing of interest.
So long.
There's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid.
There's another one over here.
Take a peek.
He has nothing as well.
Farewell.
We'll meet.
Alright, let's head over there. If we can't use the magic lamp on that. I didn't know, I didn't realize that before.
At last, will ye forgive me?
Already have.
Okay. Let's talk to the Pelham. Let's see if he has anything worthwhile for us.
White Wolf.
Could use a few...
What does he have? Doesn't look like he has ergot seeds, does he? He has some of the Araneria. Gonna buy 7 of those. And he has a long rope. Guess we buy those as well, but he doesn't have ergot seeds. So ergot seeds are still missing. The rest is fine. Let's have a look at alchemy. Can create white golds now, right? A couple of them. So that's the ether. We need ergot seeds that we don't have. Another need credo. Credo we can create. Alright. Grape shot. Another ether, so 2 ethers and a rebus. A rebus requires also ergot seeds, so we need 2 more ergot seeds for those. And the oils require those kind of things. Cave draw, hernia eyes, cockatoo stomach, cave draw, cockatrice, hernia enhanced, green mold, okay. So we need 2 cave troll livers and multiple hernia eyes and 2 cockatrice stomachs, from what I can gather. That's good.
So long.
Well, we stocked up on the materials now, so that's good. Did everything we can for now with things available. Let's go back to Nova. Also, I think... Wait. Was it Midcops or was Condile? Can't remember. Somewhere there was a barber. It's not Byways, was it? Might have been Midcorps, I don't know. Let's go back to Blackwell and then let's teleport down to Midcorps and see if there was a barber.
Want to walk over the village? Remind the bumpkins who we are. Later.
Dearie, night sits best to bar the door and shut your windows tight.
I do think there was one down in Midcorps. Not 100% sure on that, but I think there was one. There wasn't, whatever.
Oh.
There's a merchant here.
An amulet.
What else?
Corpse teeth.
What do you have? Nothing really worthwhile, but he might take all my other shit I have, yeah. Well, that stuff. Just sell you all that old thing we don't need. Fume, bear hide, that stuff. I feel like the painting of Hierarch Hamilfont might be important. Let's keep that around. He takes that stuff as well. Okay, so I can sell you some of that. There we go.
So long.
Me man went to see the witch again. She's enchanting him. I tell ye, sucking the life.
Okay, there was no merchant here, or no barber here. Okay, I don't remember where it was then. It doesn't matter. I thought it was some village to the west. I guess I was mistaken there. Or was it Clayridge? Maybe it was Clayridge. Maybe it was there. Let's go to Clayridge. Definitely rescued one at some point, and then he gonna do it for free. Is it that one? I think it's that one, right?
Get a haircut from you?
Yeah, okay. There we go.
So long.
So I remembered right after all. There's another merchant here, maybe he has something nice. Like ergot seeds.
What?
Show me what...
He has Nilfgaardian Lemon, but that's it. Temerian Rye. Nothing really worthwhile. Can sell you some of the stuff we have here, which we don't need. Don't need that much beer around. We don't need that much water either. How much water do we have in total? We have 100 here. Do we have more? No, okay. It's fine, I guess. Okay. There we go. Thanks.
So long.
It matter where the grub's from? Long as the bowl's full.
Alright, now we can go back to Novigrad, Hierarch Square, it's fine. Got some more money, got some cleaner inventory, everything's fine.
Whoa, don't touch me.
Any needs, Master?
He didn't have ergot seeds, right?
What have you...
Yeah, he doesn't have ergots. He has some more long rue. Maybe you buy some more long rue. We have enough money. We can buy some more long rue. That's fine. Rest is fine as well. Okay. Oh, we can sell some more, right? Some of that. How much can we sell? 36, right? I think 36 is the right number. Yes. Okay, that's good. We can sell some of that. 15, alright. Got 7 left. Oh, you buy those things? Okay, some water. There you go.
So long.
That's all fine. Now we can continue with the quest.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
His key strapped to his belt, but there's also loot here, which I would like to have. There's Triss. Doesn't have keys. He has keys. That's that one.
Just how far south? Yeah.
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise...
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far.
Best deal around.
Beg your pardon?
The price of two.
Alright, let's follow that.
For the poor.
That's it. Get it. Help me!
Walking into his sword!
No!
Down he goes.
Let's go.
So good thing I came.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You were to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Murris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vegelbud...
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vegelbud's valet. I meant you no offence, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vegelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son. He's the... problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, but since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them...
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, then whispered a word to the hunters anyway. How'd Ingrid Vegelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Marigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's... afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems Albert needs to disappear soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash. That'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals of blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire. Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vegelbud's a rare visitor to the country residence.
Truly an atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
Oh well.
Washed your hair lately? Hard times we live in.
To yourself.
So I wondered if I could, well, have a go for half price.
For half price,
Didn't want
dress halfway.
Want loot. There we go. I do have the mask already, alright? A fox mask, bird, wolf. Don't have a fox mask. I'm supposed to have a wolf mask? Oh, no. Let's talk to Ali Hart then.
Hey there, handsome.
Put out a doublet, okay. Let's go do the herbalist here and then we go to Crow's Perch because I don't want to trigger another side quest.
Awfully kind of you to...
You just might.
We have ergot seeds. I don't see ergot seeds, but you do have green mold. I need green mold as well. But I don't see ergot seeds. Oh, might as well buy 7 of these. That should be enough then. What we need? 14 of those. You can have that. There you go. Yeah, 32.25. That should be more than plenty now. More than plenty. 8 of those. 4 of them. And the rest seems fine so far. Do you buy that stuff? You buy that stuff as well. I'll sell 43 of them. And we can get rid of some of those. Let's keep those ones. Sell the rest. Just so we have some beer in case we need it. I don't know why we would need it. But... oh, there we have 10 more here. Redanian Lager and Redanian... oh, those are both Redanian Lagers, okay. Everleys, Buclair, Everleys, both Everleys? Oh, they're both Everleys. Let's keep the lower ones then. So leave the rest as is, right? I don't need that much 50 vitality ones. Let's sell raspberries. Everything which is 50 I'm just gonna sell. I'd rather take just the 80-second ones. Or 50 vitality ones. Some milk. Dumplings. Candy, some of that. Pepper. Olive. Goat's milk. Potion, that sounds interesting. Let's keep that around. Raspberry, roasted chicken leg. Fish, pork, chicken legs. Raw meat. Blueberries. Don't need the honeycombs either. Butter, or well, whatever. Strawberries. Okay, that's good enough. Got some more money out of it.
Take care.
Gonna go to Crow's Perch to the chest and not to the Rosemary Thyme chest.
Wanna dip your dingle?
Where do we go? Or maybe we just go there, because it's just around the corner. And hope that no quest triggers are gonna save the game.
Oh, it's clear as the eternal fire.
Truly what you want? To be a purveyor of cheap whores and watered down wine?
Hey, I can't control what I inherit.
Let me load the game. Oh well, we can leave it at that as well.
Know what you do with it?
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering.
Oh, you're always
always considering. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
Okay.
You'll look fucking amazing. On top of me.
Okay, I guess we don't need to load anything. Double it. Double it here, double it there, double it here. Okay. What can we deposit? We can deposit that one and that one. That's fine, I guess. Anything else we want to deposit? That one, maybe? All of those runes. Alright. Can also deposit the silver. Apparently I do that. And the fist tech. Alright. That's good.
We can go at it here, or at my place.
Yes, Priscilla. We do that and this. That'll work, right? Yes. Now we just need to buy a fox mask.
Double shades.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Fox mask is new. There we go.
So long.
Let's go to Triss and bring her the fox mask. And we'll just go for the wolf mask.
Behave, Witcher.
So, how do you go with this healer?
I'm warning you.
Nothing about minding my own business when suddenly...
Hello, piggies.
The grey one again.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day.
There she is.
Oh my! Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare! You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
Also, I can't go in my inventory? That's unfortunate.
How could he? With that scrawny harlot!
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet? Go away!
Don't do that again.
Do you think
it's becoming to disturb a lady?
Again.
Well,
He even bribed the temple guard to collect his protection coin for him.
No use pretending you don't know me.
Maybe it's true.
Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora. Come back, you coward!
What a jackass.
I'm not done with you.
when I catch little Miss Clementine, what then, eh? What then?
I'll beat your mangy
I'm
snout,
listening,
that's
Sarah.
what. Please leave me be, sir.
Alright.
Pretended not to know her. Can you imagine?
Mrs.
Poor girl.
She is a minx.
How humiliating.
It's a quest upstairs. Can we loot stuff here? No, we can't. Okay.
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls. Time to invest in rubies.
My, is he ever sotted?
Alright.
Stop, why?
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later.
Alright.
Oh, let's look around.
Don't listen to those demagogues. Radovich stands.
What's over there?
He's a wonderful man. There's a star. I wish to go chat with someone.
Do they play cards?
Do we know each other? With the eternal fire burning and all that. Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it. Why not? Play. Guardian Empire. No spy to start with. Really great. Well, at least one spy. We'll just play Vesemir. And Okay, spy. I'm gonna pass him. Give him the round, and now we have to win 2 rounds in a turn. He passed immediately. Well, didn't quite expect that, but okay. Plays that. Win the round. Play the spy first. Replace the spy probably. I'm doing something reckless here. I'm gonna do this. Well, that actually goes in my favor. I can play the Scourge now and remove 2 of those. And with that, I can play that spy again. And I can... no, not that. I can play another spy here. And I will be able to annihilate the entire front row of his. That's good. I think I've won that relatively easily. Okay, he passed. That's good. So we're going to play this one now. Everything goes down to 1 or 2. 2. And then we play this one and this entire front row gets demolished. And we can play those and we've won. There we go.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealing. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet, do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
Sure.
Let's do it.
So tell 1 spy, that's good. Would like to have a second spy, but at least it's a start. Blaze Cartel. Mysterious Elf, I really would like to have that card, to be honest. Be so nice. Okay, nice. She's playing that spy, she's playing that immediately, good. We can muster that then. There we go, come here. Just passing, that's fine, so we can play this one. We can even play this one. Let's still win the round. Let me just use that one. That's fine, I think. I'm gonna play this one. We're gonna use Scourge, get rid of those two. Don't like this one to get rid of those three. I'm gonna play this one. He's scourging it. Nice. We're gonna replay that one. Grab this one again. Just playing a spy. We shall take that spy for ourselves. He's playing another spy probably then. Yeah. That's one I can't take this time, unless I get another decoy, which I didn't. I'm gonna play Yen, and play this guy, where is it? That one? I'm gonna play that one. And I'm gonna pass. See what he'll play. Oh, that's enough for him, okay. But he only has one more card, and that is clear weather. Okay, we've won. That's fine. There we go.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses thanks to his Zugelbone amulet. Naturally, I could tell you more on the subject, but...
Let's do it.
Alright, monsters. We have quite a bit of things going on here. Starts off with a 5, okay. Playing a decoy, okay. Let's play him. Prince Dennis, we're gonna decoy them as well, obviously. There we go. He's decoying that one as well, okay. Interesting. It's passing and giving me the round. Okay, it's a weird decision, but okay. It's my turn. Let's play Siri. And then Vernon. It's good. One of those. It's also good, so we can play that one. One more we can't play. Yeah, we can play this one. There we go. And then we get rid of those two. Spring the spy. That's fine with me. I'll take the spy. Alright, I'm giving him the round now. That's fine. I don't know if that we've won. One more here, and win.
Bravo! The lovely lady clearly brings you luck, sir. Hold her, keep her, never let her go. Truth is, we're already dependent on the black bubble.
Alright, that works. Wonderful.
You're here with the circus, yes?
Hard finding work.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies, I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia, so I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
Alright.
Hard finding work here, you know.
I think the hierarch supports the Temerian guerrillas. With
intolerance and superstition have always been a fool's remit.
Late for supper again. My husband's a supervisor.
Not been seen around town in some time.
There's Dijkstra.
He's made some enemies. Turned to Joel finally. Must have thought he'd get a second chance.
A second chance? Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all, how do you recognize me?
Your voice, unmistakable.
Oh yes, those famous witcher senses. Finally getting some use out of them. And who's this creature with you? May I be introduced?
Hey, Reuven.
It can't be! Is that the lovely warble of my favourite accomplice? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
Radovid will move Redania's capital to Novigrad.
Now I've seen it.
Have you tried the quail baked in cranberry?
No more.
Oh, there's stuff to loot. Oh, all of that mine.
How dare you do that again?
Must have thought he'd get a second chance.
Sick thing you look to me.
All the loot. Mine. So much food.
White wolf, white wolf.
Wonderful. Somebody was talking here. Oh.
I doubt it's another of Menger's ideas for cleansing the city.
Now I've seen it all.
Are you still here?
Why would a witcher come here?
Be on your way.
Shouldn't I hear a general here?
Behave yourself.
Apparently not. I don't know.
Word is he's made some enemies.
Anyone else around here?
I read one look is all it takes to get scabs. Mute. My husband's a super.
Good day.
Well.
Yes.
More stuff to loot. Anything else around?
My husband's a supervisor. Still late for supper again.
There's stuff to loot, but it doesn't show up in my Witcher census. I know it does, just in a little jar there. Alright. What's that? Holy Tome of the Eternal Fire.
Well done, old chap. I'm not just some old shot. I'm a cat, damn it. Sure I told.
Alright. Taking all of that. What's up there?
Behave yourself. Do what you must, but behave.
What if down there? Curious. Some wolf saw. dogs. What do we have over here?
I know this might sound immodest, but our hunting hounds are simply the best.
They do seem fierce.
Yes, but they're superbly trained. Won't even whimper without my permission. Sit. Yes. Stay.
Alright.
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of the circus.
You'll not find much to do in
Alright. Nothing else around here.
This is dull. I wish to go chat with someone.
Oh, there's Reese, okay.
Is it in just the first part of the bricks?
Get another night without.
Any more food around? I think there might be food down here, right? No, there's no food here, okay. So let's talk to Vegelbud. I think we've looted everything we could. Oh, more loot.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit, devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah, must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby, a safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Alright.
Let's
go
get
again.
Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Alright. He's wearing a panther mask.
Let's look for Albert.
He's not been seen around
Never
town.
rains, does it? It pours.
Breathe. Late still something again. After that horrible...
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon and mummy's boy to you?
Well...
Oh, by the gods!
Oh! The second sword. Is it encased the first
All
one
right.
breaks? Smart.
Maybe stand there. Oh, hello. Walk, thank you.
And then a colossal boom.
Oh! Late for supper again.
Yes.
Nice mask.
Rawr.
Albert Vegelbud?
No. I'm a black panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Urano
Albert
Rosé.
hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Alright, let's go there, why not?
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
McCracken!
Care to sit down for a spot?
Stuff to loot here? Oh no, there isn't, okay.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Seems just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than as leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
You're a charismatic leader, simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
He's got too much wine.
I
Get drunk.
sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Isn't Triss allergic to potions?
I plan
She
to
can't.
have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first.
She probably can't handle alcohol that well.
Are
And
completely,
probably.
entirely
Entirely what?
nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt, coming?
Oh well, let's follow her. Why not?
Geralt, coming?
I'm right behind you.
No one's even noticed we're gone.
Careful.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Oh, something is gonna go down, right? 15 minutes later. He was probably being followed, right? Get out of the labyrinth, alright.
Albert! Why do you hide?
I'd rather want to avoid her.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory! Albert! There you are, my love! Here
Oh no.
you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Who are those guys? Those are witch hunters.
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Come on! Come on! Don't peg! Yeah!
What? Lost your nerve?
Snap your bones!
Come on. It's a fucking night.
Strong fucker! Too slow! Hit him from the left! Pound your kidneys to a pulp!
Alright.
Come on! Hit him from the left!
Down they go. There's a chest here. Oh, I can loot that one. Alright. We've done that one. Let's continue. Oh, apparently not that way. All the way around once. Let's get to the stables. There's no hair. There they are.
Oh, I began to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden.
Hello,
It's a little
Uji.
tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Glad I could help you collect it. You'll find a good use for it?
It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes, nothing.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Alrighty, done with that one. A matter of life and death. Let's equip our normal stuff again. There we go. Matter of life and death finished. I wonder if we have a new character entry. Now or never. Okay, I guess let's follow up for Triss. New marker, Vegelbud Residency. Alright. We have new character entries, maybe for this new guy. No, we don't have any. Okay. Well, let's head to Novigrad. And do the now or never quest. RX Square. And help Triss escape the city.
I cannot imagine the city under Mia's thumb.
Call him! You know!
Oh, don't. Leave me be. You need to pop a potion for that one. Jesus.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
Maybe he lied. He lied when I cut off his first finger. He'll grow very honest after a text.
And then Lord's
But I
another
paid in
round.
advance, the entire month.
You did, but you paid the old price. The risk.
I'm out of coin.
But you've got something else, dear.
Give us the necklace and get out of here.
Stop. I'll take it off myself.
I mean, I did give her shelter, so... It's a great risk, so I didn't react there.
Sorry. Didn't know if you wanted me to interfere.
I didn't. Their behavior, disgusting, I know. But they deserved the necklace. They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
I was worried about you. City's crawling with hunters.
I know. We had everything in place. We were ready to sail. But the hunters moved faster. They locked all the gates, placed guards at every corner, all in one night. Then they started searching the city, street by street, house by house. They stop anyone who seems even slightly suspicious. Mostly it's common folk with rabbit's foot charms or lucky horseshoes. But sometimes they get it right. Arrest actual mages.
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible. Get them on board this ship. But Bertold and Anise have yet to show up at the meeting point.
I can look there.
Bertold and Denise. Who are they?
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practice in Gildorf. She studied at Aretuza. I'm worried the people who hit them might have turned them in. See? My hosts weren't all bad.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble, we were all to meet at the Kingfisher. There's a passage into the sewers from the cellar, and apparently those can get you all the way to the docks.
I know the Novigrad sewers. Won't run into any hunters there, but that doesn't mean it'll be safe.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly. The hunters could figure out our plan any minute. Now you understand my predicament?
Mm-hmm. Help two and put all the others at risk. Or go straight to the Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
We should help Anise and Bertolt. To write them off like that, it'd be cruel.
Fine. But then we need to go now. Clock's ticking.
Lead the way.
Alright, let's go. Let me equip Hangman's Venom, because I'm pretty sure we have to fight a lot of humans right now.
Given no choice.
Surround him!
Where's this hideout?
Not far. In the bits. Now, quiet, Geralt. We'd rather not draw any attention to ourselves.
Everything's going down.
Can't let them see us.
Alright, let's continue.
This is them, just as I said. Flowering sorcerer and his horde. She's into the witchcraft too.
Good work. Take him.
No, I beg you. We've done nothing wrong.
Right. Marigold. Under Witcher.
Land on two pyres.
You alright? Can you walk?
Yes.
I'll not leave here. I'm no fool.
Bertolt?
Have you seen what's happening out there? They'll catch us before we can reach the port. Catch us and kill us.
We're going. Now.
Going?
Thanks. We need to join the others, soon as possible. Well?
Loot. Take that real quick on the way back.
Now you...
Stop! Hear it?
There! Two more! Grab them!
Have you checked the sewers beneath the Kingfisher?
No. Didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without me.
Alright, let's go. Hopefully the other ones are behind us. So they aren't. Well, hopefully they make it. They don't need to care about it.
No guardsmen or hunters in sight. Everything seems in order.
Oh, damn it. They're here already. You're dead. You're gone.
Watch his whirling! Don't let him drive you back! Degenerate!
Come on. Another one over here. Oh, they killed the innkeep.
Damn it. We took too long.
Too long? We set out to rescue 2 people.
Yes. And lost one.
Good thing we got here before they found the hatch, grabbed the others.
This is not about numbers, Geralt. This is no time to mourn. Come with me. This way, Geralt.
I mean, Zamo, it's a bit about numbers, isn't it? I looked like the innkeeper though, not like a mage.
Is everything all right?
No. Everything's not all right. Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see who made it.
Why the tears, my dear lady? You shouldn't worry yourself. It tarnishes your beauty.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No, I was born ugly.
You fleeing to Kavir too?
No, but I am helping the others set off. You know me. Bleeding heart and all.
It only start bleeding now? They've been burning mages for months around here.
But only since recently on this scale. Besides, I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially among King Tancred's entourage.
Shh. Triss is about to speak.
We'll talk later.
We've waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir will take us. Till we could acquire enough coin to hire a ship. Till we could find a captain we could trust. We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave Novigrad today.
This is madness! Hunters stand on every corner.
So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps. In which case we'll die with dignity. Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
If the need arises, I'll defend you.
You can also count on my help.
Yes. The help of a Redanian spy, Radovic's right-hand man.
That was long ago, sir.
You raised that madman. You taught him to kill. You...
This is no time to settle past scores. End of discussion.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail, and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I will go with Geralt. You, Dijkstra, go to the port and see that everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
Triss, really want to go with me? No offense, but...
Offense taken. Stop talking and lead the way.
Alright, let's equip Necrophage Oil. And another new Hangman's Venom.
If I could only bloody get out alive.
You can't
Gonna loot everything.
Got Radovid and the church against you. They want magic to vanish. Ah, yes. Good day.
Fool woman.
Can I not loot that? Apparently not.
Understand? They burn us for those gods. It's religion makes them do it.
They burn us out of hatred and fear.
Ah, yes. Good day.
What an
Master
excuse.
Witcher.
Then pray away. Melitele's sure to help.
Well, I'll be a true albino.
Well?
Good luck.
Can I help you in any way? Famed White
Alright, that's good enough, I
help you in
think.
any way?
There we go. Superior Swallow. Oh, that's nice.
Thanks for helping.
No need to thank me.
Can we create?
No, there is. You don't know how much it means. To have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's alright. It'll be over soon.
Soon.
A ton of drowners about, I think. Let me see if I can create the enhanced swallow, or superior swallow that is. What do we need? We need 2 vitriols. Can we create those? Yeah, vitriol. We can create 2 of them, so that's fine. 1 and 2. And then create the swallow. Works. Magnexus, okay. Superior Petrie's filter, okay. Gonna get loot first, foremost. Because loot is important. Oh, something over here. Oh, that was not my plan. Can you please destroy us all? Thank you. What's over here? Something over here. Okay, a chest. I'll take that. Something that way? Let's see. There is something over there.
A library?
Library, yeah. Elven library, I guess. Anything new? Lots of stuff here. Alright, that should be all the loot around here, right? It's just a brick.
Triss, found an exit.
Gonzalo de Verseo's poem. Jacob of Verraz's... Rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't. I leave Novigrad today.
I remember. I was having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry.
Check out the other side as well, though. Okay, nobody's around here, so that was the only way to go anyway. It's good. Some more things to the left.
Stop. Hear that? What is it?
Rats.
Oh, my speciality, remember? Damn it, that's a lot.
Just put a dancing star down there, why not? Only a few. Let's loot some stuff first before we go down there.
evidence.
Who's tossing all these corpses down here?
We're right under the main square, next to Carlo the Cleaver Varesa's headquarters. Can't be a coincidence.
His debtors have tended to disappear without a trace.
Everything all right?
A few bites on my feet and calves. Nothing really.
Need to clean your wounds. Infection will set in otherwise.
Later, Geralt. Let's find the way to the port first.
Wanna loot? There's more stuff to loot here. There we go. Anything more? Lawrence. Alright. Crumbled letter. Duke, Master Varese is asked for after his coin for the first and last time. Either repay it all with interest tomorrow or learn exactly why Master Varese is called the Cleaver. Ole. Alright. Anything else about here? Supposed to go up there. Let's check what's down here. Some dead people.
Well?
All right. Everything looted here? Yes. All right. Continue.
Body's pale. Dry it out. Wounds around the neck and shoulders.
Vampire maybe?
Claw marks, long and sharp.
Let's put vampire oil on me. Might be a vampire up about.
Well?
Lantern still lit. Died recently, from bites to the neck. A lesser vampire. Stay close to me.
Over there I hear something, probably to the right then.
It's a catacomb. A what? A vampire. Watch out for its venom.
Do I have moon dust? I do have moon dust.
So was always this exciting?
Mm-hmm. Luckily.
Oh, we got some chi birth out of that.
Source of income. Come on, let's go.
Keyboard, that's pretty useful. I think we need that for something. Or maybe we don't need it anymore and I already created all of it. Not sure. Was definitely an alchemy recipe thing. I guess that was all, right?
Seagulls! Hear them? We made it! Come on, we need to ready the ship before the hunters learn what's happening.
Alright, let's continue. Anyone around here? Doesn't look like it.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
Creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting, sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers, and the...
Will we make it to Kavir?
Provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
You should turn it off, Triss, right? And is a little bit on fire right now.
Need any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
What the hell's that mean?
What? Don't tell me you don't plan to beg her to stay.
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily ever after.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Board the ship! We want them alive!
Oh well.
Pathetic.
I killed him! Reminds me of my youth. Bloody hell. Do I look like a fucking... White wool?
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
I'll remember you too. Always with a smile.
Miss Marigold!
Coming! Take care, and give Ciri a kiss from me once you find her.
You're an ass.
What?
An ass. An oaf. A twit. Didn't even try to stop her.
I'll ask again. Got interrupted last time. Why the hell do you care who I'm with?
If I say it's because I like you, want what's best for you, would you believe me?
No.
Wise. You should stay out of politics. I know it, you know it, and Triss knows it, which is not insignificant. Your other lover, not so much. She's cuddled up to Nilfgaard, and you'll follow her as always. And one day, we might find ourselves on opposite sides of the barricade. It'd be a damn shame. But that seems a distant future to me. Right now, we should talk about the more immediate.
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save, altogether?
Dunno. Didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us, we were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
You that concerned about the mages of the world? Expect me to believe that?
Actually, yes. But not because I'm sensitive or it gives me a heartache, true. To my mind, this systemic persecution is foremost a symptom of a far more serious problem. A madman rules Redania. I served Vizimir, Radovid's father, was his head of intelligence for more than 2 decades. Together, we transformed Redania, made it the North's most powerful realm. Any idea what made it strong?
Its armies, I'd wager.
And you'd bloody lose, you idiot. Mass mobilization, inciting peasants to take up their scythes, straighten them. Where's the art in that? Much harder to build a strong state with healthy commerce, manufacturing, solid alliances, progressive science, and fair, independent courts that hand down just judgments. Vizimir and I managed to do just that, through years of fucking hard work. I will not sit on my hands as that little shit squanders that. Radovid the stern, my arse. Radovid the witless, I'd say. Will you help me, Geralt?
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For mages great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the garret. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
No, we're never finished. Let's loot all that. A Deadly Blonde, new quest. What's a quest? Well, since it's a quest, we're probably gonna do it, because I would like to do everything, but I know it might go against Geralt's, goal centrality. Let's go gather red first and talk to Dandelion. Let's do that one first. We'll do the next one. I think that'll be the last one we do for now. So there's a bandit down there. Well, let's go down there. Be quick. Take care of the bandit. Nice. Ow. Stop it. It just came from me and then they're already fucked out. Interesting.
Oh. Where
What
are
now?
you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But we're...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
To whom it may concern, let it be known that the bearer of the present document may enter and leave the free city of no credit will, both during the day and at night, and shall for no reason be perturbed, harmed, harassed, or molested in any way. His Holiness Hira Campbellfard. Interesting.
It's a material world. That so pretty.
Let's see if that merchant has some cordial for me.
What'll it be?
What are you serving?
You have some cordial for me. Okay, good. Take that as well. Thanks.
Farewell.
Look for your kind beyond the elves. Gods, no! We only crossed
Do we have any quests popping up now? Seems to have shaped the way quite a bit now.
World, and I'm a material girl.
Ooh.
Ah!
What's he doing here?
I love you.
Already told you, get lost.
What grace, what style. Hey, darling, like what you see?
Why are there witch hunters around here?
Sleep, sleep.
Witcher.
This life.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
Maybe the Vivaldis would give you a loan. I'd vouch for you.
Funny you mention that. I went to see Vivaldi. You know what he said? Witchers are no good as guarantors. Risk of premature death is way too high. But I have another idea. I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
That's not a good idea.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Sorry, Dandelion. Maybe later.
You always say that.
Why maybe later?
Change your mind, I'll be here.
Why maybe later, huh? I don't get it. Is it because I already bought the weapon? I have a dull sword here already, a blunt sword I have. Let's see, if I put the sword in here, what will happen then? Let's put my blunt sword in here. I can't put it in there. Why can't I...
Witcher.
Got a minute?
For you, my...
Gotta tell me, how'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wiley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
Interesting.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I planned to turn it into the most elegant venue in town, a den of art and culture.
How do you and Priscilla meet?
Huh. It was at the court of Duke Hereward, the annual balladry contest. We faced off in the final.
Who won?
I don't remember.
I bet. Probably lost and you don't want to admit it.
Actually, she'd caught my eye, so I let her win. I was counting on getting a prize after the contest.
And? Did you?
That, my friend, is not your concern.
Probably.
Got a portrait of Hierarch Himmelford I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary in time. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. But give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about them a bit. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
What did you want from Sophronia? Slipped my mind.
Geralt, I want to transform this esteemed
I remember.
Exactly. And to do that, we need...
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Alright.
Oh, man, he left me a gift last time. What? He never given me nothing but floppy diddly. If you don't know how to give, you can't receive.
Hello, Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Get out.
Okay, nothing here.
Nice time.
Why don't witch hunters everywhere around here? It's like asking for trouble.
What's he schemed up this time?
A whole day wasted.
Hello, Priscilla.
I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
Okay, I already have a prop sword. Let me show you equip that.
What village are you from?
I guess this doesn't count, or maybe it counts, I don't know.
It's into my area 2 days right.
Let's talk to Arena anyway.
They say some witches spy from
Maybe I need that blunt sword for something else, I don't know.
So, how you go with this healer? I was faffing about, minding my own business, when suddenly up he pops and...
No loitering round here.
Hey!
Just look at the freak.
There's Madame Arena.
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voila.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
I got another blonde sword now, I got 2 of them. Blonde sword and blonde sword.
Nowadays, one note, one word's enough to send you to the stake.
As they say...
Let's equip it then. What is it? There.
Be a quick talker and a witcher.
Slap at Noonrise ticks. You're a bigger rat picker than me.
It's 3 AM. I don't know if that's enough for dusk. If not, we're just gonna rest for a bit more.
I'm warning you.
I guess this counts.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes, if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Dandelion!
On guard!
I mean...
What? Lost your nerve?
You're better than I thought. The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Alright.
The two of yous, sod off.
But Master Hunter, sir, we're not in no one's way. Not bothering us out.
You're bothering me. Both your necks.
Alright, let's go to the Rosemary time in the morning. We can rest a bit. There we go. And put another werewolf decoction on. Werewolf, werewolf. There's the werewolf decoction. I'll go back over there. Hopefully that's enough and I don't need to rest another day. If I do, whatever. Let me equip my normal sword again. God damn it, horse and henchman. Stop it, please. They always reappear for some reason, even though Horson is dead for a long time already.
Well, another freak. I've buried my whole family. Blackwood's killed his son.
What are you doing? Not enough time already.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
And worth to saving him again, probably.
They say some witches spy for the
Let's go and talk to Polly, probably, so we can find him.
Telling you for the last time. Go away. Got pissed off a racehorse.
Mercy!
Trouble?
We've two children.
Wonderful.
How are they
go before they lose their mother as well.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Degeneracy. The downfall of
Seems to be a lot of stuff going on here, and we have Hattori here, right? We can talk to him and sell stuff. Yeah.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
What do you have on offer?
And sell you all the old Zords and stuff. Didn't want to sell that, but whatever. We keep the doublet around. Just put them back into our chest later on. Alright. Anything else we want to sell? Not really. At least not immediately. I think it's fine. There we go.
So long. What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Dandelion is a interesting character. There's some loot here.
Now where would she leave?
Can't afford a barber.
Not here.
Same shit as always. You ever get new wares?
The key.
Cheap wine's good, because it's good and cheap.
Alright.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right. Talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Alright, I went over well.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned
Not really.
a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Alright, let's do his errands. Go over to Rodlick.
Washed your hair lately? My, what a freak.
Oh, double shades. Double shades. Pam param, pam pam param.
There we are.
Sick of it all.
Come on, loot that place. Loot. There we go.
Non-humans exhibit a natural inclination towards brigandry. Every one of them.
Those look like thugs.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
I need to get away. Please get over there. There we go. Can you just get over here, please? Fighting two at once is always a bit annoying. Okay, we have got one done. Let's finish the last one.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Got him.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vagel Bud Estate, losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
I'm gonna take this stuff though. Anything else around? That's something. Bread. Okay. Anything upstairs? Maybe. Some stuff. All right. Then let's head to the Vegelbud Estate then. Take a hot minute, but okay.
I think I tell you, this city will devour itself.
Thank you, no loitering round here.
I don't do this when there's a guardian around here.
By order of the hierarch, whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
We're destroying those tombs.
What do you want?
Witcher. Yet they let this sort right in.
Behave, Witcher.
I'm thinking of just walking now, because maybe there's some side quests on the way. Because of all the witch hunters activities now. Where's my werewolf decoction? Is it gone? Well, I guess we get a horse then.
Long as the Black Ones are chasing guerrillas round the Kedweni woods, Novigrad's safe.
I'd buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
More stuff burning. Lots of stuff happening right now.
Long ago. Many thanks to you. Show us what you're bringing in. Reuben.
Deliver us from shall find warmth at the fire. He who has lived in sin shall perish.
Sonny, we got a haul some cheese into town. We'll clean up the ground.
Come on, Roach.
Lots of stuff happening in the city right now.
Move on.
You'll frighten me, kiddies.
Come on, go. That's the halfling.
You're right. Well, Rutlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red. But you shan't back out on that account, eh?
Won't have much of a choice before long.
Come now, old sport. We can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh? Listen, here's what we'll do. We'll make one more bet. If you win, I'll pay your debts and we'll continue playing. What do you say?
And if I lose?
One worry at a time, old chum. Well, I'm off to place my bet.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. But tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering froth.
Then go fetch them yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never return home.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Alright.
Washed your hair lately?
Move it!
And that means another storm's abroad.
There we go. Alright, got some stamina back. I don't know how long this racetrack is. Seems to be the short one though. So our stamina should be enough to finish it off.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Alrighty, let's return to Dandelion then. Got some crowns for that as well. Nice. And a mastercrafted saddle. Is that any good? No. That's not good at all.
Run, Roach.
Right, you go your way, I'll go mine.
Starvation's beyond the
Not good at all. Let's head back to Dandelion. What the fuck was that?
That's it, Roach.
Why couldn't I go there? That was weird. Hello? Hello? Roach? Go this way then. Hello? What the fuck? No idea what that was. Let's head back to Novigrad.
you a tower.
Wait, this way? Okay. You can go that way, that's fine. Guess the rest I'm just walking. Probably faster that way.
Excuse me.
She casts no spells. On my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
Ever heard the legends of the White Wall?
Lots of commotion here.
Come by the chameleon. Grand opening tonight.
Grand in the evening. A performance by the illustrious duo, Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
We start in G major, and...
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
But I wanted
to ruin everything. We'll start in E minor.
Let me put my stuff in the chest here again. There we go. No, loot? Wait, can I loot everything again? Can loot everything again. Oh, nice, I'll take that.
So, we start in G major, and...
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
Anything new here? Oh yeah, that stuff can be looted again as well. Well, we'll take all of that. Pretty sure I looted that stuff before, but... why not? I'm taking the free money.
What do you mean, Volga? I'm appreciating art.
Sounded like Dijkstra, to be honest. Let's look outside if Dijkstra is around there.
Well, I'll be. Music, dancing, and birds bearing their arses. Now that.
A lot of stuff to loot.
Little honey prawn. There, she's got ample prancing material.
You Volga. Why?
I'm appreciating art.
Brings in the evening before she retires.
Alright, let's head down there. Sounds really like Dijkstra, to be honest. Curious.
So, we start in G.
Well, I'll be. Music, dancing, and birds bearing their arses. Now that I understand. Though I hope they won't admit such riffraff.
Oh, so I guess it was just this guy.
Certainly won't.
Walking there. Yeah, okay. Sounded like Dijkstra though. Must have caused the same voice actor.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret. apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
And where's Priscilla? She does just want to get home and get her dressed, didn't she?
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
This quest drags on longer than I anticipated.
Gods. Priscilla.
Yeah, she's quite hurt.
Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, But this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Alright, I guess we still go on with that quest. I wonder how long it'll take. The whole mystery of the murder.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temp. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh, it's just a magnetic sword drowner, one of these two. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Help! Help!
And a water hack, interesting.
Damn, you're ugly.
There she goes. Anything else to loot around here? No? Okay. There's some more drowners about.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Guess the other way, maybe? No idea which way. Oh, I'm following the wrong quest. Anal Zints, I guess.
Take the ladder.
Alright, let's go up there.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
That's a door, okay. I want to go there.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
Lots of stuff to loot. I don't want to use a CAD because it's quite dark in here.
Oh, I wish my man would.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
A really weird mystery. Really
Look
weird
at his
murder.
hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals, we ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Right. Never mind. His genitals, we ought to inspect those.
I see. You clearly find gonads fascinating. I fear I don't share your passion. Let's focus on other parts of his anatomy, shall we?
Interesting. They got a comment on that. I thought maybe we had the other option there as well.
Alright. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
I mean, either that or that. Or maybe that, I don't know.
Sorry. Rather not share my conclusions just yet.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
Wait,
not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles.
He's older than him.
The doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body.
He's suspicious.
Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
He's suspicious. Why is he so young? Is he a vampire? I don't know. Or maybe he's another kind of higher being.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, The corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked. Hubert Reg. A new character entry. Hubert Reg. The wave of religious and racially motivated killings that swept through Novigrad in the spring of 1272 coincided with Hubert Reg's term as coroner at the city morgue. Because of this, he was overworked and additionally had to bear the harassment of his dislikable superior, Reverend Nathaniel. It is thus no surprise that he came across as unpleasant and sarcastic when Geralt and he first met. Furthermore, it was clear that there was bad blood between him and Joachim von Graz, a fact that did little to improve the already rather stiff atmosphere at the morgue. Nevertheless, having learned the reason for Geralt's unexpected visit, Hubert made it clear Geralt and Joachim could count on his help. But what, if he was a teacher of him, he either... He doesn't look too old, he looks like maybe 40, 50 years maximum. He looks way older. If he was a student of him, how old is he then? He looks like he's 80 or something like that. I don't know. He met Joachim von Graz, chief surgeon at Wilmer's hospital, in very unfortunate circumstances. My Priscilla had been attacked and he was tending to her wounds. I must admit I was so shaken I hardly remember our first meeting, save that he has a cool-headed doctor who seemed to know a great deal about the previous murders and offered his help investigating the matter. It seemed the surgeon was no stranger to violence, for he bore a formidable scar worthy of a veteran of the Battle of Brenna. Geralt also noted that von Graz seemed quite experienced at navigating the sewers and finding the monsters dwelling within it. It was hard not to notice that Joachim von Graz did not care much for the city coroner, Hubert Rake, who dropped in unexpectedly on Geralt and the doctor at the morgue. Nathaniel Pastodi. Reverend Nathaniel, supervisor of the city morgue and cleric of the Church of the Eternal Fire, was a man with a vile character and a stormy past. Before donning the frock, he had served for years as the city torturer. One would be hard-pressed to find a more inferior candidate for pastor than a former hangman, but as the saying goes, in Novigrad anything is possible. Let's go to the alleyway first before we go to the other places. And over here she got ambushed.
Hey, handsome.
We have here loot, 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 lots of loot.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde. A brazier. This time of year?
That him.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting doublers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorceresses. So adopt that fooling the common foe, not to lose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon then the treacherous and immortal magic arcana. Cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose you, all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. Concerned citizen. What is that? Script? Oh yeah.
A brazier. This time of year?
What is that? Why are they attacking me? God damn it, stop that please.
Come on. That's it, you're in for it.
Take him from the back! Together now! Kill the horse head! Is it? Kill him!
You stop it, please.
Not good.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
You're carrion! Fucking come on! Back of me, mug! Slaughter the freak!
Okay.
You got me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Oh, me head's ringing.
Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Human. Priscilla's. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
The thing over there, what is that? It's just a guard dog, or what is that? What is that over there? I'm curious. Two things over there. Oh, that's inside there, okay. Let's check out the thing. Where was she attacked again? Somewhere around here? The other side, maybe? Wait, let's check it out again. Where does it correlate? It wasn't some street corner here, right?
This is scandalous.
Oh, you make a fine
Wasn't here, right? Yeah, it wasn't here. It escaped that way. So that would make it over there.
Ears look a shade pointy to me. So you best lay him back. Fucking shite.
Oh, you make a
I ain't seeing anything here. Interesting. Alright, let's check out the next place, which would be around there.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down! Come on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. But better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But asleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her, this dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Alright.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Sun Citizen's sermon again. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames, fire can prepare our nourishment, fire can drive off the horrors of the dark, and fire can also scourge, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in the ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds, concerned citizen. Same again. I think this might be motivated by eternal fire, like a ritual motivation.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless eyes, humanoid, completely rotten. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city. Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Alright, let's get out again. I'll go to the corpse collector. See if that corpse is still there. Or have you seen anything?
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Oh, it's piss.
Oi,
Let's see
Witcher!
him.
Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Alright.
Ah! Means bandits dropped them. Plain as that.
La 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 la.
Stop staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Myers' body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of the...
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I like that ability.
Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Alright, let's go to the coroner.
Mouth. Must be a curse.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Alright, let's go to Vegelbud. Hurry up. Patricia Vegelbud. Concerned citizens, it's always the concerned citizen. So the murderer leaves those internal fire things on her. This coroner is quite suspicious, by the way. What is here? Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped, that it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee desolatment, and if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your consciences, and live in accordance with the church dictates, before the time for penance has passed, concerned citizen.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Move on.
How'd it go with this England? I was faffing about, minding my own business, when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
No loitering round here. Dried mushrooms.
Do I have a thing? No, we don't have a well with the cocks already.
Sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Any magic ones?
Give me a roach. Wait, is it still concerning Novigrad? Apparently it still counts as Novigrad. Oh well. There we go. Let's see if Vegelbud is in danger or not. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rest really quick. If I can meditate. Can I meditate? Can. I want the werewolf decoction. Just in case I have to run around somewhere. I have to go back to the city, because it's annoying without running. I have to constantly regenerate my stamina. Come on, go, Roach. There you go.
Nothing hurts as much as
Nilfgaard's lackey.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
First I'm gonna loot everything, obviously. At least what I can get. There we go. Is she upstairs? I assume so. Yeah, she's following me.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Oh god.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Went that way.
There he is!
Is he?
Get him!
Why are you...
Die, mutants!
Come on, why are you attacking me?
Son of a
Alright. Okay.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
I think this was a false hearing. Maybe.
Tracks just end. As if he vanished.
Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire, listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd. Concerned citizen.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Apparently that away. What? No, I can't go this way. I'm fucking serious. Okay.
Tracks just end. As if he vanished.
Alright. We'll continue on with them. Come on, Roach. Oh, and off we go. This might be a red herring now. I think he will trigger us to believe that the murderer is someone else. Because he knows he's been followed. I think it's a coroner, to be honest. I think he's a vampire and does it itself. Perfect hiding. Either the coroner or the doctor, but I think the coroner is more suspicious because he's young, yet should be old. He was already a teacher when the old guy was a young'un. Gonna walk now. Surge can't run anymore.
Duty calls. Wild hunts take you all.
Now you behave.
Another sermon.
Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
There's another one. Laying around everywhere.
The Passiflora's Novigrad's most famous.
Ah!
Want a hug?
Scattered everywhere.
Hard times we live in.
It's a material world. I know I'm a material.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
You mean me to grab her last deeds, but madam, this life. Sometimes it's
Where you going?
Wait, upstairs? Even further? Yeah, one further.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims, I know how they end. You don't stop, not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Alright. And let's go after him. I knew he was suspicious. Where am I? That's the wrong way, I guess. Where do I have to go? There. There we
I
go.
was made for loving.
The best
I'd give you a discount
from
for
all
heroic
downtown.
deeds, but madam...
Alright, let's continue onwards. Go to the warehouse near the port.
We can go at it.
I think he's a vampire. Let's supply vampire oil just preemptively.
You're a vulgar one. You can see it in your face.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
No discounts, no credit.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it.
How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Instead they laughed, threw stones. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleanse.
Why didn't he finish
to
off
salvation.
Priscilla?
For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
Let me get black blood going. I do have that, right? Yes. Alright, we got him. Cut again. Do we have stuff to loot here? Yes, we do. Okay, let's loot it real quick. Now concerned citizens selling. Anything more? There's something more? I think that's it, though. Yeah, that's it. So let's go to Dandelion and talk about Priscilla's condition. I think with that, we've finished the quest for Priscilla and Dandelion. And then I'm gonna call it a day. About an hour, no, 2 hours later than I wanted to.
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself.
Yeah. What a
Won't
smart
find
jacket.
any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountain.
I think I'm in love. They say some witches spy from the black ones.
Oh! Let us live, eh?
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker and a witcher.
Do you see what I do? Hey, pretty boy.
It's another node.
Hey, pretty boy.
Arms for bread, please.
Wobbly. Hey, not like it's overripe shit. Folk in this city. Racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene.
Why must you pester me?
More loot.
Shave your mug.
That was a new one, right?
Bugger off.
Briefs of Skellige Druids, that was new. The disciples of the Isle local pantheon are not the sole spiritual devotees in Skellige. For some Druids, also called the Archipelago home, yet this is no cause for conflict, for Freya's adherents and the Druid circle coexist and treat each other with great respect. What welds these two faiths together? A common worship of the divinity found in the earth, fertility, love, and birth. To the Druids, men form a part of nature and should treat the world around them with the utmost respect. They hold that since nature gave life, her most precious gift to humans and other civilized races, they should live in harmony with her, yielding their will to hers. Druids are seen as wise men and priests and are held in high esteem by society. They act as spiritual guides, herbalists, and alchemists. Skellige seek their counsel in times of trouble, summon them when ill, and ask them to settle thorny conflicts. Like their continental brethren, the Druids of Skellige have a circle, an area set aside in their holy grove where they assemble, meditate, and study sacred tomes. Many Druids are capable of wielding magic.
That reptile gaze of yours don't scare me.
How's
better, right?
Yes.
She can talk again, at least.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Alrighty. Move up here. Can I loot that? I want to loot this. Come on. There we go.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Necromancy, the forbidden magic, that's also new. It is commonly said that magic is neither good nor evil, that it transcends the moral criteria of man, that it depends on the mage whether it will be used for worthy goals or for shameful and immoral deeds. There is, however, one key exception to this principle: necromancy. Proponents of this branch of magic are once supposed that one can also do good by reviving corpses. Dead men can, after all, hide secrets which may save the living. It is better to send an army of reanimated corpses into battle than to squander the life of those in whose veins hot blood still flows. Moreover, a revived soldier may be reused many times until such members are chopped off, so as to make his flesh unusable. Though it is hard to refute the logic of these arguments, the practice of necromancy is still forbidden. This is not all based on the rebels' superstitions about the living dead, nor the resistance of the powerful afraid those they have murdered could be forced to confess against them, nor the moral scruples of the older members of the Conclave, who were, in fact, laughed down as reactionaries when it was discussed. The fate of necromancy was sealed by the observation of Hen Gedemdive, I don't know how to pronounce that, which was later confirmed by manifold experiences, proving the revived dead are always unpredictable and reviving them always involves entirely negative side effects. In other words, no matter how noble a mage's motives might be, necromancy will always lead to evil. It seems that in this way the gods let us know that we should not transgress the laws they have given us. And even the Conclave must respect the will of the gods. Maybe.
Geralt? Geralt?
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Alright. Oh, we're done with that. The next side quest is only high stakes and a deadly blood. Probably gonna do this next, but for now I'm gonna call it a day. I'm getting a bit hungry. Thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you the next time around. Maybe gonna play another round this evening, I'm not sure yet. Maybe not. You will see. Otherwise, we'll see us next week. Have a nice day, and goodbye.